Hi guys, and welcome to Sarge's Top Tips. Today I thought I'd add to the ever increasing number of everyday carry videos that seem to be appearing on YouTube by showing you the kit and equipment that I wear when in uniform training cadets. So let's start with the uniform itself. The uniform is the British military personal clothing system in British multi-terrain pattern camouflage. This uniform is issued to every adult and cadet member of the Royal Marines Cadets. The uniform consists of the shirt, which you can see in front of you, a pair of trousers, and then a large smock or combat jacket, which we'll show you later. First things that we'll see on the shirt are my name badge. Not all units issue a name badge. My unit does, so I wear it. And right in the middle, the rank slide. The red stripe on my rank slide denotes that I'm an acting sergeant. I've not completed all of my adult training modules to become a full or substantive sergeant yet. I'm hoping to do that by the end of this year, which is 2015. So the shirt has 4 pockets on it, 2 sleeve pockets and 2 chest pockets. We'll work across the shirt and I'll show you what's in each pocket. So let's get started. The right sleeve pocket. Inside the right sleeve pocket I carry my Form 42. Okay, that's the cadet weapons training log. So all of my weapons training, all of my range time, all of my blank firing exercise time goes into this logbook. The Sea Cadets and Royal Marines Cadets take weapons training very seriously. We take the safety of our members very seriously. So that log ensures that only members of the organisation who've been properly trained and assessed to be safe to handle weapons are allowed to handle weapons. In the right chest pocket there's a series of pen slots. In here I carry 2 black pens. I've always been taught from being a cadet to write in black. I think it's neater as well. 2, because someone will always borrow one and not return it. So just 2 black pens. Next is a red pen. I use red pens for writing things like allergy information on forms so that it really stands out, and anything that I definitely need to remember I'll write in red so that it stands out, so that I'll reread it because I recognise that as important. Next we have a mechanical pencil. I prefer mechanical pencils to pencils that you have to sharpen with a pencil sharpener, just because the width of the line you get out of a mechanical pencil is never going to be bigger than the size of the lead you put in. So this is a 0.7mm lead, so a nice consistent smooth line. And the last thing that I carry in my shirt is a small medical pen light. Okay, I really like this. It adds just that little bit of light when you need it, both for assessing people in a medical capacity. I'm a first aider, but also things like weapons training. You can really look down into the working parts of a weapon, make sure they're empty, make sure weapons are safe. So that is everything in that pocket. Moving over to the left chest pocket, there is a compass pocket in here, or an internal pocket, and in there I carry a Write in the Rain notebook. Okay, I love my Write in the Rain notebook. I think it's brilliant. Attached to it with this yellow string is a pencil, so I've always got something to write with it, to write on it with, attached so that I don't lose it. Now this is the green one. This is the military style one, number 935. See if you can see that on there. Alright, you don't have to get the military green one, but I did because it was the only one that my local store had at the time. On the inside you've got measurement conversions, so length, map scale conversions, and inside the back is just a Right in the Rain advert. Okay, on the back cover you've got rulers. The pages on the inside are lined, but they've also got dotted lines making grids. So really handy for making things like maps, plans, little diagrams. As I say, you don't have to get the green one. I like the green one, and it's all they had anyway, so I had very little choice. And that lives in that pocket. And finally, the left sleeve pocket. First thing out of here is, if I can get it, it's in there somewhere, we'll come to that last. Okay, so the first thing we pull out is the Sea Cadets Child Protection Policy Pocket Guide. Okay, this gives us as adults do's and don'ts for our behaviour with cadets, and also actions to be taken if we suspect that there is a safeguarding issue happening with the cadet. Keep this on us at all times. It just means that we've got that little guide for if we do feel that we need to do something. The next thing we've got is the Cadet Training Safety Precautions fold-out sheet. Again, a nice little aide-memoire. Allows us to in the event of an incident, there's all sorts of immediate actions on here so that we can make sure that we're providing the right sort of reaction in accordance with our guidelines. That covers things like injuries, burns, stuff like that. And then the last thing I carry in here, which was going to be the first thing, is just a small disposable lighter. I find them really handy for sealing cord, things like paracord. When you've cut it, save it unravelling, just melt the end with a lighter. Also good for starting stoves, hexamine stoves, gas stoves, that sort of thing. I don't smoke, so those are the reasons I have it. Quite a handy little thing to have, and I've pulled it out and used it quite often. So it's a handy thing for me to just have in there. Okay, that's it for the shirt. Let's move on to the uniform trousers. Okay, we're now looking at the uniform trousers that we get issued. Very similar to the old 95 trousers, with a couple of exceptions. The buttons on the pockets are covered, and also the mat pockets are slanted forward, which makes it easier to access them when you're sitting down. So, in addition to the two mat pockets, we've got hip pockets right and left, and also on the left hand side there is a zipped security pocket for keeping small bits and pieces that you want to keep safe. So normally when I'm in uniform, my mobile phone will be in my right pocket. I just have a cheap BlackBerry. It works. It's old, but it works, at least for what I do. I find it really handy because I can get emails and things on it nice and quickly as well. Left pocket, normally empty, and inside the security pocket I normally carry just some change for the unit nutty bar. Okay, mat pockets I tend to leave empty unless there's something I specifically need to carry in there. Moving up to the top, we've got the belt. This is one of the new style 58 pattern belts with the C-grip closure. What I really like about this belt is because it hooks in, the belt doesn't work loose on you through the day. Something I found with my old 95 pattern belt, which doesn't have that grip system, is that it would work loose during the day. So this just avoids that problem. We know that they're not going to move. Alright, so we'll move round to the back. Okay, Here's another difference between the 58 pattern belts and the 95 pattern belts. The 58 pattern belts have these two loops here, designed for hanging pieces of equipment off of. Okay, specifically the old 58 pattern poncho roll. Okay, I don't use those, but I haven't cut them off, I've left them there. So on the back we've got this button up back pocket. In there normally lives my wallet, because you can't go anywhere without your wallet, right? And on the back of the belt I carry two belt pouches. The one on the right carries my Gerber multiplier. This was a birthday present from my mum when I was 13, 14, so thanks Mum, I'm still using it. It's probably the only birthday present or Christmas present that I do use on a regular basis. So I like it because it locks closed, it's not going to come open easily. It's got good heavy duty pliers on it, and a good assortment of tools in here as well. I'll do a full close-up review of this in another video. Hanging off it I've got a whistle, so that I've always got a whistle on me for attracting attention, and also just a nice piece of decorative knotwork that I made when I was a cadet, and I've left it on there. So that's in that pouch. This pouch here, obviously we take the responsibility that we have to keep our cadets safe very seriously. So in here I carry a very basic sort of first response kit. So I've got blue nitrile gloves, in my size obviously, 2 or 3 pairs, just so that I know that I can deal with sort of up to 2 people at a time, or I can hand a pair of gloves off. And a resuscitation face shield for if the worst should happen, I have the ability to be safe while giving someone artificial respiration. Okay, so that's in those pouches. That's it for my trousers. We'll move on to my everyday uniform jacket or smock. Okay, moving on to the combat jacket or smock now. Features on here, we'll start at the top with the hood. Okay, I roll my hood inwards. That's a tip I got from a sergeant from another unit, a guy called John Dixon, very knowledgeable. I saw him with his jacket like this and I thought that's a brilliant idea, so I'm going to copy it and I'm going to tell everybody I meet about it. Benefits of rolling inwards: it gives you a nice warm scarf, if you like, around your neck. Okay, keeps that nice and warm. And also, if it's raining and your hood's rolled outwards, the inside of your hood is going to get wet before you get a chance to put it up. This way, only the outside is going to get wet, which is going to get wet anyway. So, inward rolling hood, fantastic idea, highly recommend it. So pockets on here, 2 sleeve pockets, bellows pockets on the chest, right, left, hip, right, left, zip pockets in the chest, again, right and left, and then hand warmer pockets that sit under the hip pockets here. Okay, fleecy lined, lovely and warm. They'll keep your fingers nice and warm in the field. So, we'll start off. This is the combat jacket that I wear when I'm around camp in cold weather, things like that. I've got another combat jacket for field use, which I'll show you in another video. So, starting up here, another thing you're going to notice, guys, is that I've transferred some kit from my shirt into my jacket. The reason being, I don't want to be fumbling around undoing my jacket, trying to find items that are in my shirt when I've got all this pocket space in my jacket. So, right sleeve pocket. Once again, I've got my Form 42, my weapons log, And also in here I carry a first response pack again. So a resuscitation face shield in a little Ziploc bag to keep it all dry, some nitrile gloves, and some alcohol-free cleaning wipes for just cleaning up blood, vomit, things like that. Okay, so a handy thing to have. In the right chest pocket, okay, I carry my Write in the Rain notebook. The right zip pocket, I don't carry anything. I like to leave that for things like if I'm training with maps, I'll put maps in there and things like that. So other than that, I keep it empty. Left zip pocket, I have a couple of pens and another mechanical pencil. Okay, just so I'm not having to dig around in my shirt to grab it out. Left chest bellows pocket, I've got a nice loud whistle, 99p on eBay. It's really loud, works really well. If I need to attract people's attention, a couple of quick blasts on that, people are soon going to recognise that something's wrong or that I'm trying to call them. Left arm pocket, left sleeve pocket, we've got again my child protection guide, again cadet safety precautions booklet or fold out, again lighter, and a little addition is a cheap but very bright adjustable torch. Okay, high setting, low setting and strobe setting on there as well. Okay, very bright, ideal for use at night, nice and light, fits in this pocket very nicely. Most of the time don't even notice there. Alright, moving down to the lower pockets. Don't keep anything in the hand warmer pockets except your hands. Okay, and then only in the field when it's really cold. Inside the right hip pocket I carry these. Okay, I carry sealskins Hunter gloves. These are waterproof, windproof, breathable. They've got a Porel lining in them, which is a waterproof and breathable lining. Leather palms, okay, and fingers, so they feel good. You've got good feeling through them. Okay, but completely waterproof. Keep your hands lovely and dry and warm. I've had these for about 3 years now, and they're the best gloves I've ever had. Absolutely love those. That's why they stay in my kit. And nothing in that hip pocket. Okay, we're going to move across to the table now, and we're going to have a look at my boots. Okay, so we're now looking at one of my pairs of boots. I've got two pairs, one for sort of everyday use around the unit and around camp, and another pair for out in the field. These are my boots for out and around camp. Okay, these are the Magnum Panther 8.0s. Okay, leather toe, leather heel, and breathable fabric sides. Okay, really comfortable to wear. They wear like a pair of trainers. A good grip pattern on the bottom for everyday use. Okay, I absolutely love these boots, and these are my boots for just wearing around the unit and wearing around camp because they're not waterproof. Okay, these breathable side panels aren't waterproof, so I don't wear these out in the field. But I think they're really comfortable. I really like them. I think they're a fantastic boot for the price. Cheaper than the classics these are, and I think they're a lot better boot than the classic. So nothing against the Magnum Classic. I wore Magnum Classics for years. I just think these are a better boot for less money. So those are the Magnum Panther combat boots. My field boots are these, the Magnum Viper Pro. Okay, you can see here a really good chunky tread pattern for out in the field. Okay, leather all the way up, suede back, okay, with a waterproof lining. So these are waterproof. They're waterproof right up to where the tongue and the boot itself separates, which is about here. Okay, and for splashes and things like that, they're waterproof the whole way up. These also fit really nicely inside a pair of the Berghaus Yeti gaiters, which is in my field kit, so I'll show you those in another video. But these are my field boots, and I think they are fantastic. They're a little bit narrower in the foot than the Panthers, but I like that because that means that my foot isn't going to be sliding around in them when I'm out in the field, not going to be rubbing, not going to be getting blisters and things like that. So those are the boots I wear when I'm in kit. So that concludes my everyday carry, my introduction to the uniform and what I carry when I'm training cadets. I hope that gives you a little insight into what you as staff could be carrying, and also senior cadets, things that you might be thinking about carrying as well. And also other cadets, an idea of what your staff may be prepared for, may be thinking about when they put their uniform on. So remember guys, prior preparation and planning prevent a poor performance, and have a great day.